Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 19th to the 25th of June. So I'm going to dive straight into it and see what's going on for you guys. Interesting. Already is coming out. Let's see. All right. By the way, breath work can be very good for you. I'm only saying that because I really felt when I was doing that it will really help you reset your energy. That's what helps me. So some of you may have needed to hear that. Sometimes you just need to take a big deep breath before you do something. All right. Anything else for Sagittarius? Anything? Oh. Anything for Sagittarius? Okay. All right. Feels, yeah. All right. I get it. Okay, so on the bottom of the deck, sorry about that. Don't know why I did that, but hey, we have the never-ending story, which is feeling on a constant loop or cycle and waiting for something, and it just doesn't feel like it's arriving, or you're lacking clarity, you don't understand why something happened, or if something's going to happen. There's a lot of questions, and it leads to a lot of frustration. It leads to feeling drained, as you can see. But then we have yin underneath that. So I just want to show you, which has this very beautiful color, and I kind of want you to focus on this, Sagittarius, because the yin energy is all about unconditional love and, doing things that you enjoy to do, and things become attracted to you, opportunities, good things. When you're in this good high vibrational energy, high vibrational things are more attracted to you. If you're in a low vibrational energy, low vibes are attracted to you. I'm just going to say also, sometimes when you're high vibes, you do also attract low vibes, but you have to have those boundaries to understand when it's a low vibe and it's not for your highest good. So just pay attention to that. So anyway, I kind of feel like the yin seems to be a bit of advice is do things that you love to do things that give you love, give you life, give you this color into your life, because at the moment being frustrated about something that you're really not just becoming impatient with, but you get very frustrated with something because it's not in your life just yet. You don't have the clarity for it. But as you can see, the longer that she stays here questioning it, looking in this mirror, when is this going to happen? It can cause you to be drained of all life that you have. It can be very energy draining. So just pay attention to that. When we are constantly checking the clock, I said this to Leo, I think, when we're constantly looking at something and when is it going to change, the longer it takes, or it is seemed that way, because time is perception at the end of the day. If you want it to happen now and it's not happening now, then it's going to feel like forever when it does happen. But if you are spending your time doing something different, something that you love, time flies when you're having fun, Sag. So if you're not having fun focusing on one thing, go and have fun somewhere else, because it will happen when it's going to happen anyway. But it's taking your energy away from staring at the clock, and you'll be surprised at how much time has passed. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like that's something important. And I really would say, go and do something that you love to do. I don't know if it's singing, dancing. You don't have to be good at it, but just do something that boosts your energy. Go and speak to someone that you love, all right? Not the people who drain you. Go in, I don't know. I feel like even something as small as having a cold shower. I don't know if anyone loves that, but it does make you feel refreshed after. You see, like, it's really important that you do something that you love. And I think it's be very good for you, only because what I am seeing for some of you, again, this might not resonate with everyone because it is just a general reading. It does seem like you are taking a risk on something and it may not go the way that you want it to, and that can be very annoying, especially with a never-ending story. It may invite those feelings of, I think you're going to be positive about something and it might feel like a closed door in your face, but at the end of the day, and I will tell you because the cards say it right in front of me, I'll show you, is that it's kind of, you will be dodging a bullet. Something that you think is for you might not be for you, whether it's a person, whether it's a certain job, whether it is a certain industry, whatever it might be. It's saying that when this rejection happens, you may go through these emotions of, why is this happening to me? I'm never going to have anything good. Like, when is my time? Which could be the thing that you're upset about. But you will realize in time, maybe sooner rather than later, that actually I wasn't ready to do that. I don't know why I thought I was. Like, you're taking a risk. And there's nothing wrong with this card, with the come to the edge card. It's kind of being innocent. And it does remind me of the Fool card, but this is like, okay, well, the thing that I'm doing now is kind of crumbling away anyway. So I'm just going to take this leap of faith. And I want to say to you, Sagittarius, really good quotes from T.D. Jakes is, if it's not the thing that you want, then it will be the thing that leads to the thing. You see what I'm saying? I hope you can understand. And it does feel like it's going in that direction, because I don't think it's a bad thing that you tried to do this, because what you're jumping into is not for you. And that can be a big kick in the guts. But I do believe that there is something that you're going to see in this that you're going to go, actually, I'm glad that happened. Even when you don't feel like it in the moment, because the next card you have is blessed. And this is usually a card of like, actually, I wasn't ready, or I'm actually really blessed that didn't happen. I always say that this is that flow of life. And I think you try to jump into it, where things speed up, or into something. I don't know if it's a relationship with a specific person that may not have been right for you. Then you might find out a little while later they were a really horrible person. You're like, well, I'm glad I didn't do that. Maybe feel like you had more healing to do that may have sabotaged a relationship, or whatever it is. Could even be a goal. You took a risk on something, you took a chance on something. There's nothing wrong with that. And it feels like maybe this rejection is going to help you be seen by something else. Okay. I do have an example for it, but I don't know if it's too personal. Where I really wanted one thing, it turned out not to be anything that I expected, and actually it was a very big scam. Lost a lot in that, but anyway, it made me very upset, and I really needed that thing. But then because of that, other people heard about it, and then I got some help. So you see what I'm saying? Like, it can feel like crap in the moment, but this is saying that there is a reason why it's happening, even when we don't see that. So whilst you're feeling in these energies, just give some love to yourself. I think you need it at this time, or when this thing happens. All right, let's see. All right, 7 minutes in, and we're only on the oracles. Actually, sorry, we're not. I'm still going on the oracles here. I'm just going to get you a keyword for the week. Some of you might need to ride a bike. Go buy a bike and go ride it. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, some of you. All right, we have death here, which is about transformation. But some of you may have lost a loved one here, and my condolences if that's the case. This says, I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So for some of you, that's all that it is. It's just an ending. Some of you could be a friendship. Friendship is up in reverse here. Okay, so something's coming to an end, and it feels like it's that not for you energy. Again, you're going from this positive, optimistic energy, like, oh yeah, I'm just going to go and do this. A little bit naive, not a bad thing though, because there comes innocence with this when you do this. And then you have this not for you, which is a very big kick in the guts. You go from being very high to being very low, which is a horrible jump to go to. So I understand how you might be feeling at this time, but then you do with this blessed energy, which is very much in between. It's very beautiful. Very spiritual, and a very understanding energy. You have the Ace of Wands. Could be a new beginning coming up for you guys, and this could be the energy that you were in. By the way, the Knight of Wands is your card, Sagittarius. So maybe it was an offer that was being offered to you, and you were ready to go and get it, but then they told you it was too late, or actually, never mind, we got someone else. That's very sad. But it may actually lead you towards another Ace of Wands. Okay, so don't let it dampen your spirits, even though I know it can be very hard to deal with in the moment. The Ace of Wands could be some sort of movement. This does really feel like travel for some of you. Okay, or just moving home. It could just be a new career coming through for you. For the blockages, please. The blockage is death. Some of you really might have had a loss recently, because your challenge is this. But again, if it's not that, then it really is about transformation. It's the ending of something, and that could be something that's really hard for you. It's like, I didn't expect this, And again, I am feeling like you did not expect whatever this is. All right, one more please for the death card. Two of Swords. Again, you didn't really see this coming. It could also be like a decision that you have to put something to an end here. All right, you have to make a choice because the Lovers is here. It could be in love, but I really do feel like, or again, some of you might be getting blocked from someone if it is in relationships, or again, someone might cut you off like unexpectedly. Or I don't know what it is, to be honest with you. I'm just saying what I'm seeing here. It just feels like some sort of decision is to put something to an end. And that's a big challenge for you. It's something that you're having to try not to close yourself off of. okay? Because the Lovers is here. You have the Devil here and the Ace of Swords, which is quite good. Whatever this is, you know, you might be leaving your job unexpectedly just when you're really ready to just throw yourself into it. Like, I'm just getting this energy of an expectation just didn't go the way that you wanted it to. But the Devil here and the Ace of Swords is a good combination because it's making a choice to cut yourself away from something that may have been a little bit toxic, or again, something that would not have paid off for you. Whether it was like a long-term loan, again, for some of you, it could have been that. And this is a blessing in disguise is what they're saying here, because maybe it would have, you know, I don't know, the interest would have risen really, you know, horrendously. And in a little bit, you'll realize, you know, that it was a good time that it didn't happen, or whatever it is. Okay, there is a blessing behind this. I could come up with a billion stories, but it just feels like it's following the same thing for you, Sagittarius. Okay, advice, please. Queen of Swords, protect your heart space. Queen of Swords, again, is, she's been through a lot in her life, and actually she's a widow in the deck, so she's been through a lot of pain when it comes down to her heart, so she's learned to put herself, to place some boundaries before she invests her heart into something. So some of you may have found out that someone was cheating, so you just got into a relationship and found out they were already in one, or you were dating someone and then they just ghost. Or again, like it feels like your heart was involved in something, you were ready for it, and then you kind of get rejected. But again, people will show the truth, and I think that's what you guys always see in the end, is that, okay, well, yeah, I do feel like you're finding something out about somebody, you know, it feels like false promises or whatever, you know, sneaky behavior. So I think it's just a hard thing to do. But your advice is to be the Queen of Swords. So it's to understand, okay, next time we learn not to throw our heart into just anything, which is okay. Or at the same time, we learn how to process our emotions on the inside, whatever that means. Queen of Swords is someone who is very private. Advice for the Sagittarius? The Devil. But you have the Sun here as well. Okay, so the Devil is really, it is a card, again, of cutting the chains. And again, you are in control of getting rid of any of that negativity that might be around you or within you. Sometimes it's negative thinking. So if you find yourself spiraling into that dark place of feeling tied to something, then do your best to see this in a very logical point of view. Yeah, Temperance. Temperance is very good at trumping that Devil, and this is your energy, by the way, Sagittarius. So this is you really kind of balancing things and learning how to have things that are balanced without being attached to it. There might be a little bit of codependency coming through, or like attachment issues, which is what the Devil can represent. That's why there's chains here. Attaching yourself to something that's promising, you know, something. So yeah, you kind of, how can I describe this? Sometimes it can be an illusion, you know, like the Devil can make those promises, like, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna make your whole life better, and then you're like, oh my god, this is the savior, you know, and it ends up not being the thing, and it ends up being small print and you didn't read, you know what I'm saying? You are cutting that Devil off, so that's good. And the Temperance is you're learning how to be at one with things, to feel happy and content about things coming into your life without having that obsessive attachment to it. And some of you, it's not that, you know, you might not resonate with it like that, but the Temperance is that balance here. Like you're learning how to take a pit stop and a break, to heal, to understand things before you move forward. So I think you are addressing whatever this Devil energy is, whether it's within you, whether it's something around you. And you're doing it in your own unique way, because this is your card, Sagittarius. So it's very beautiful. Devil is being clarified by the World. So here we go, this freeing energy. You can see how free she is. You are setting yourself free from anything that is represented by that Devil energy. There's success here. She's got this beautiful, she's holding on to something above herself. So pulling yourself out of something very difficult. Could be a legal situation. We do have Libran energy coming through here. You guys are gaining wisdom, and by the way, gaining some karma. So if things have been unbalanced for a while, or you have been in like a legal agreement, or you know, there might have been problems with that, then you are going to be settling that, and the wild card is giving you freedom, which is very lovely to see. And by the way, abundance, this combination of cards on the bottom is all about abundance here. So financially, security, okay, family wise, this feels very beautiful. Okay, let's get you some of these tea leaf tarot for you. Family matters, we just said that. I am picking up that maybe there's something around a mother figure for you guys this week, by the way. We have victory. Yes, we love that. All right. We have younger man. All right. Could be dealing with a younger man or something to do with a younger man in the family, okay? Anything else? Full Sagittarius. Interesting. We have barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. What that came out with is key. Successful outcome to your problems. You guys are finding the key that's going to open the doors to you to for you to find what it is that you've been missing. And the key could mean a car, could be a home. We have muddled, unclear thinking. So that feels like that devil energy and this energy that seems to drag us down. But you're coming out of that, which is lovely. All right, Sagittarius, I love you guys. I wish you all the best. Let me know if it resonated. It's just a general reading, so, you know, maybe not everything did, but here we go. Either way, I'm very grateful that you've stayed with me. You've been watching this whole time. And I hope to see you guys next time, all right?